Meanwhile, we're taking a live look at Las Vegas, Nevada here. There's the famous sign, and the sun is out. The family, though, of a Florida attorney is suing the Wynn Las Vegas casino over what they call gross negligence. In April of 2022, attorney David Jagalinzer suffered a massive cardiac event while playing blackjack in the casino. The suit alleges the dealer on the casino floor kept dealing for 20 minutes while Jagalinzer was slumped over. Attorneys for the family of Jagalinzer claim the staff saw the incident unfold on camera and opted to collect his chips before alerting authorities. Jagalinzer died this past October. So does his family have a case here? We'll take that up in National Report Court. And for the purposes of this segment, criminal defense attorney Brian Silber will be taking the side of the Jagalinzer family. And again, just for the segment alone, on the defense side for the Wynn casinos will be former federal prosecutor Andrew Cherkasky. Gentlemen, thank you both. We appreciate this time. Interesting case here. Brian, walk me through the Jagalinzer family's case. Where does that stand? Did the casino have a duty to act in a more timely fashion? We assume maybe they have some protocol set up for something like this. How strong of a case is there a case?
This is a question of what was the casino's duty. Generally speaking, a person does not have a duty to render aid. And even if you do, you actually assume some liability on your own, in the event that you actually cause harm to the person in your effort to help them. But I think when a person goes to a casino as a guest, especially one as wonderful as the Wynn, I mean, it's a very high-end place. You expect certain things. Security is one of them. I expect that my door will lock on my hotel room. I expect there will be protection from fire. There'll be smoke alarms. And I also expect if I'm having a medical emergency, there'll be someone there to help me. Now, here's the issue. I am sure at the casino, they have people slumped over at the tables probably every night. People get drunk. They're partying late. The casino is certainly open for operation 24 hours a day. And frankly, I think they probably just thought he was another guy who maybe drank too much. But I think that's insufficient. If a person is slumped over and passed out, a casino employee should nudge that person and check on him, make sure he's okay. And it seems like they didn't do that in this case. And I think that's why there's a question here, and they might actually have some liability on their part.
Interesting. Yeah, you would assume at some point, even if you're slumped over after too many cocktails, that someone's going to come in either way, ask you to leave or ask someone with you to assist you to get back to your room or wherever your destination may be. Andrew,
absolutely.
Right? Andrew, the family put the blame for Mr. David Jagalinzer's death squarely on Wynn Casinos in their statement. We'll show it to you. Writing in part, quote, David dedicated his life to helping those in need and always fighting for justice. There are no words to describe the trauma we endured as a family this last year losing him. His death was a devastating tragedy that could have been prevented. So, Andrew, your take on that. Were the employees of the Wynn Las Vegas casino negligent? Could they be liable for the actions of the dealer? What would be the response?
Well, I think the Wynn is very clearly saying here they think the family is just looking for a jackpot, frankly, and they have no sympathy. They say they're going to fight this one all the way to the end. So I think the Wynn is ready for a fight here. Now, if you look at Nevada law, casinos do have certain obligations to people in the casino. They have to make the conditions reasonably safe. They have to have the ability to render first aid and medical care to somebody in a place of need. They also have obligations, for example, to not overserve alcohol to certain individuals. But I think this case is kind of interesting. When I took a look at the Nevada law, when it comes to a question of just if somebody falls over in the middle of your casino, do you have an affirmative obligation to do something to try to save their life at that moment? And I don't know that it's as clear as the family would like it to be here, that if it's not the result of the casino's negligence in the first place, for example, over-serving him alcohol, or having a dangerous condition where somebody fell downstairs or something like that that led to the death, where just they're a bystander, so to speak, to somebody kind of falling over and dying, there is a real question that the casino doesn't have to act there.
That is Andrew Cherkasky and Brian Silber. Out of time. We'll continue to follow this case. What happens there? Only time will tell. Thank you, gentlemen, both. We appreciate that.